Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Phoenix who was unable to get it done against the Clippers. That made it 3-zip in their head-to-head games. A tough game ahead for them.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul out there with Jay, and it's Navarro in at the 3.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
It's Knight with the drive, right wing, and the wide open shot from Morris. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Throws it up high. Rebounded by Tucker. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Memphis.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop us.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And obviously, Chris Paul's one of the most highly recognized players in the game. High school All-American, college All-American, NBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, the list goes on and on. Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
He was all alone on that one. Clutch has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Knight.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Navarro, guarded by Bledsoe. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for Jay. Now Knight. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Pass to Bledsoe. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. It's deflected. Three-pointer. Knight grabs the board.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Morris with the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Clippers in the lead. Paul for 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Knight, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Here's Navarro. Bangs home the trifecta. Clutch has got 6.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Navarro. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 10 points for Jay. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
A nice shot by Knight. Here's Navarro. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. The feed to Jordan. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Now, here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Morris passes to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Tucker can't get it to go. Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
That's good. And it's 8 points for Markieff Morris.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Bledsoe kicks tonight. Paul with the steal. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb. He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Kings.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense. You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And Griffin slams it in.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. John Lure, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe.
John Lure.
Here's Blatch. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Lure. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Los Angeles leading by 15. Down low, it's stolen by Allen. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. And the basket by Blatch.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Out to the right wing. Allen outside. Kicks it to Knight. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here is Knight. The Clippers getting the bucket. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it?
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Blatch, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Hey, there's no denying it. DeAndre Jordan was a force on the boards last season. Led the league with 15 rebounds a game.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. You know, talking about Jordan, very dominant, obviously, on the glass. Not only had the most rebounds, but gee, he also had the best rebound percentage at 32%.
And Kevin, I know you know that, but for our fans, that rebound percentage is the percent of rebounds a player could have grabbed, and that speaks to effort as well. And when Jordan was on the floor, he was getting a third of every possible defensive rebound.
D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Here's Navarro. The shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Allen, and Jordan sends it back. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Outside Knight. Got a piece of it. Fast break, here we go. Here's Navarro. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.